Point number 4, Mandy, was all about kind of distraction. And I love this bit when we were talking about this before. I love this bit is if you've got a child who um, is a bit distracted, is a bit fidgety, isn't quite knowing where they fit within this because was it a problem before? We'll probably never really know unless they're
Hmm.
they're able to kind of reflect and disclose a little bit, maybe. But giving them sort of almost a little bit of a job, almost something to focus on to again help bring down that cortisol, open up the higher brain, the logical brain, not functioning from that survival brain for whatever might be triggering them. And I think there's some really lovely little things that children can do that still allow you as the adults to enjoy the game if that's what you're planning to do. Things like getting the snacks ready, topping
Oh,
up your crisps. Can you grab us another bag? Could you shake them into the bowl? Have we got enough popcorn? Those kind of things. Because you know what we're like with the Pringles. Once we've popped, we cannot stop. So we need a Pringle monitor. It's very
we
important that
do.
we all have a football Pringle monitor in the house. Maybe they could be drawing a picture of their favourite player, designing a new football. They've got a little bit of kind of colouring and drawing distraction going on. Picking something you can do at half time. Maybe there's time for a quick game of cards to bring everyone back together. Maybe we do need to go and top up the snacks at that point. Maybe we can go and have a quick run around the garden for 5 minutes. Maybe not at midnight or 1 a.m., but if you're watching the repeat the following day. Um, yeah, we all know the score is on the screen, but maybe they could, keep their own scores and have a little tally chart together. Maybe they can do the misses as well as the goals. But there's all these other things that gives them a little bit of a purpose and a little bit of a distraction and something that just allows them to be involved without maybe some of that fear attached so much.
Yeah, I love the idea of doing a halftime activity because
Mm,
if we if we are watching a tense game, let's be honest, my emotions are going to be pretty shredded. To be fair,
mhm.
I'm going to have a lot of nervous energy. I'm going to have more spikes in my cortisol because I'm going to get really passionate and involved in the game. The idea of actually going out, obviously, like you said, at a time that's appropriate and doing some jumping jacks in the garden or running on the
Yeah,
spot or
yeah.
playing a quick game of catch or something like that. It would be really good to do that reconnecting, but we're
Hmm.
also burning off that excess nervous energy that we're
Yeah.
holding and our children will be holding as
Hmm.
well, because they will feed off of us. Another
Definitely.
thing that I've done before is, watching a football game, I've, said, "I really like the player with the number 6 shirt." Never remember their name, but the player with the number 6 shirt, every time you see the number 6, can you write it down? Because I think he's really, really good, and I think he's gonna get the
Yeah.
ball a lot. So can you tell me how many times number 6 gets the ball or whatever it is, they can sit with you and they can engage in the game on a different level,
Hmm.
probably without getting as emotional as and as engaged as I will, but they have a focus.
Definitely. Definitely. I really like that. Yeah. You know what? I'm I'm now going to watch the first England match and go, who's playing in number 6?
I
That's
can't
going to be the first thing I think of now, and I'm sure some of our listeners will be watching that first game, going, it's so and so in
number
number
6.
6. Yeah, we'll all be checking our Panini sticker books to
Yeah,
work it
please
out,
do.
won't we? Yeah. I
Please
wonder
let
if
me
they're
know
a
who is
shiny.
number 6 because I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm
Um,
off the top of my head. I don't know. Yeah.
anything that we can do to keep connected with our children, even when we
Hmm.
are doing our own thing, will help them and will help us, and we can continue to do that co-regulating, which is key.
Definitely. Definitely.